What's up, guys? Are you chasing money with the wrong approach? Let's talk about it. This is Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. So, I used to chase money for me with the completely wrong approach. And since I've changed my mindset years ago, everything is come up roses since that point. So let me just kind of start here. You know, when I used to work for the school district, we were paycheck to paycheck. That's it. Get paid every 2 weeks. It was gone to bills, baby. There was nothing left over. Besides the teacher's retirement account, school district retirement account, that was it. Now, I wasn't a teacher, but because I was employed by the school district as a coach, I was able to get this retirement account. But besides that, I had nothing else. It just came out of my check, right? So I didn't miss it. But we had no goals. I mean, not really. I mean, the goals were to, like, you know, get the kids to practice, make sure we had something for dinner laid out, you know, things like that. We had no financial goals because we had no money. Now, I wish I would have taken more out back then. Now, obviously, the situation changed, but regardless, back then I should have had some kind of financial goals, but I just couldn't see it. Okay, then we started a food company. The food company grew, and we chased money with the complete wrong approach. So first I had no approach because we had no money. Could have, you know, literally we didn't go out to eat, nothing. We weren't out spending it. It was just paycheck to paycheck. But then once my company took off, we really approached money poorly. I mean, totally the wrong approach. All we cared about was the money. And what did that lead to? Well, that led to, I have my little notes here so I wouldn't forget, extreme greed on our end. My end, I don't want to speak for my wife, but I will. On her end, it led to extreme greed as a family. And of course, being a father, I fostered that, right? Because I'm the leader of the family, leader of the household. So, extreme greed. We got super materialistic. Now, I know, everyone is different, and you have different goals. So all I can speak on is my own life experiences, okay? So for me, that's what I was into. And if sales weren't good at one location or whatever, I get so mad. You know, we need to make X amount of dollars. We need to have this. I want to have this, whatever this materialistic thing was that I wanted. And I was so consumed by the money, it also like hurt relationships outside because I didn't care about anything else but the money. That was it. I had nothing else but the money that I focused on. Now, I would also, because I was so focused on the money, get mad and upset at things that were outside of my control. We own a food business and we do fairs, festivals, youth sports games, all kinds of stuff. If it rained, I would be so mad. You wouldn't want to talk to me because I wasn't making my precious money that I needed to live the lifestyle that I so greedily wanted, right? So once I got money, I didn't have no money. Then once we got money, and then money's relative, once we got highly successful, and again, successful is relative to the individual, right? I became so consumed with it. But then COVID happened. And now look, I don't care what you think about COVID one way or the other. I don't care about your political belief. It doesn't matter. It happened. And we were shut down at many of our youth sports locations for over a year, right? It was awful. It humbled me tremendously. And so I thank God that not that it happened, and I know people that were healthy that died, and you know, that's not what I'm saying, but so I don't want to perceive it wrong, but I learned a lot from it, and thank God I learned those lessons. because we weren't making any revenue. So thank goodness I knew how to trade. Thank goodness I was at least smart enough to invest a bunch of money, leading up to COVID. But then it gave me a lot of time to think about myself, my life approach, and how I perceived money. Since I changed the approach of all being focused on just me, real, materialistic goods, and grabbing as much money as possible, once I started doing things like donating, right? Once I started doing just a different mindset, I found the Lord and things like this. And once I started doing that, my money started going up. And I didn't even care. Guys, we had less locations than we did pre-COVID. We didn't have enough adult employees to fill, at that time, 27 locations. We had to shut some down. We were just it. I didn't have enough people to fill it past COVID. But then, we were able to get enough to keep our 20 locations going, which is crazy. It's a whole number, but it worked out perfect. And we were able to maintain and sustain that. I quit caring about how much I was making. All I cared about was making sure we were doing the best we could. And whatever happened, happened. Now, if the rain comes and they cancel a tournament, it doesn't upset me. Now, if a festival is rained out, whatever, doesn't upset me like it used to. Because my approach has changed with money. I use money as a tool now. I don't use it as the end-all be-all. I have a new goal, a new something I'm looking forward to. Living with my wife with freedom and and doing whatever we want to do and not having to work anymore. Not having to trade, not having, to do whatever. Doing what we want at any given time. I think high yield dividends will give me that. Some people think it won't. Frankly, I don't care. I don't care about any more what I can't control. If YieldMax has calls and the fund and the whatever fund shoots through the calls, I don't get upset. I can't control it. The only way I can control it is by selling out a position. None of that stuff affects me. I'm just build the account, and whatever happens, happens. I let it go. Yes, I've put some analytical thought into it, and right, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get my ROI paid off as quick as possible so I can get as much free money as I can. Okay? Share prices, once that happened, share prices be darned, I don't care. Let it go. And whatever I make. And our goal is freedom. And it's so crazy that once I quit focusing, just me, on getting as much money as possible and being consumed by how much money I was trying to make, we started making more. I don't know how it happened. It just did. And now with the dividend funds, I don't care. I just put it in. I wait for a dip, put it in. When it goes back up, collect some of the dividends, leave the rest in there, drops again, put in some more, and just let it go. Just let it live, baby. And so far, so freaking good. That's it. I don't know. Old man rambling. Hope you enjoyed the content. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper, out.